All right, I'm RJ with a bit of randomness, and I'm here with Christopher. He's a tattoo artist from Baraboo. Is that correct?
That is correct, yeah.
All right, and how's it going today? What's on your mind?
I'm just out here celebrating great art, great people, a great event here in Madison. Excited to be here.
Cool. And my first question for you is how did your journey start with tattooing and just all your art that you do? How did that begin?
Yeah, I'd say it had to go back to when I was, 4 years old with crayons, like every kid. I just
Okay.
never put them down. And as I was always developing as an artist, kind of growing up, I took every art class I could in public school. And then I actually went to art school when I was in college. So the passion really got sparked when I was probably about 12 years old, I think, seeing great art and artists like Salvador Dali, MC Escher, H.R. Geiger, big influences on me, as well as Alex Gray, who's a visionary artist.
Yep.
And that medium. So that really kind of propelled me into investigating not only the art and the styles that they loved and they practiced, but also the concepts, the ideas, the meaning behind it. So kind of broke through a mold of what I thought I was, supposed to be, and kind of imagining what I could be.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And when it comes to doing permanent art on a human being's body, is that stressful in any way? You're putting art on somebody's body, and they're gonna want it to be, probably perfect. They don't want you to screw up, and how do you go through something like that? How do you put yourself through something like that?
Well, at first it is, you're sweating bullets when you're doing your first tattoos, when you're first starting out. But as you get more, experience and practice, it becomes something that's like second nature. When you're riding a bike, as an example, you don't have to think about it too much. You just are focusing on the art. But yeah, you definitely are concerned about that and want to do the best that you can. And I want to do the best that I can with every client, and really, matching their intention for the tattoo for what I actually create. And that's part of the ideal and the goal.
Okay. And I was doing some research on you online, and I see that you do a lot of art on a variety of different mediums. You have human beings is one, you have canvases, there's hats. Is there any particular medium that you enjoy more than another one?
It has changed as I've developed as an artist. I've been doing this, for I would say 20 years consciously now. So it's been an evolution, but I think that I always love, doing traditional art on canvas or on paper. That's something that I've always been attracted to.
Okay.
But then the whole aspect of the human canvas is kind of waned, come and gone, but it depends on what I'm doing. Because if I'm really connected to the person, their idea, their vision, and it's really something that I dig, I just lose myself, which is kind of like the magic, the therapy, the healing, the inspiration behind art, is it can just transform you by taking you into that space and into that moment where things are timeless.
Okay.
So yeah, the diversity, the variety helps keep that kind of interesting, but if I can just allow that to flow through me, it doesn't really matter what I'm doing. I can enjoy almost anything.
And what allows you to get that inspiration? What keeps you going with the art? What makes you keep going with the art every day? And what inspires you to do more art and different art from what you've been doing?
That's a good question. I think that how I would probably put that simply is the intention that I have for the art that I create, which is the idea of it being a message that is inspiring in some way, and kind of like a reporter reports news to show different events and communicate that. I'm feeling that my role or that my purpose with art is to report the events of things that are more fringe, more alternative, as far as psychedelic or visionary or non-ordinary states of reality. And so we all experience these to one degree or another, whether through psychedelics or whether through meditation or just being in nature and connecting. There's glimpses into other worlds that we have, and by describing them and communicating them, which imagery is a powerful medium to do that, then I feel like I'm uplifting a message that can help create curiosity, create inspiration, create a connection that helps to uplift and help people feel good.
All right, well, I'd like to thank you for doing this with me. I appreciate it very much. RJ with a bit of randomness, he with the great tattoo artist and artist of many other mediums, Christopher. Thank you very much.
Thanks, RJ.
I wish it was not that simple.